Don't care, don't care.
Hey, hey, gotta make a move. I got shit to do, can't be running out of juice. Oh no. When they let us loose, I'm headed to the loop. Can't be making no excuse. Oh no. Gotta make a move. I got shit to do, can't be running out of juice. Oh no. When they let us loose, I'm headed to the loop. Can't be making no excuse. Oh no. The money calling, money calling. I'm on the grind till the early morning. And money calling, money calling. I'm on the grind till the early morning.
Yeah, gotta make a move.
Yeah.
I got shit to do.
Yeah.
I got shit to lose.
Yeah.
I got shit to prove. Money on my mind, I be steady making. Yeah, brother Mary Jane, I be steady baking. Yeah, I be on the grind steady 7 days a week. Yeah, airplane mode on the phone, you can't reach me. Shorty tryna please me. G burn a PC. I don't pay my dues, never looking for no free shit. Hey, no be today. Wait there, wait before the beam, I call her gray. Wait there, hope you say the hustle, know they pay. Nowadays I'm flexing ball like G every day, holiday.
Gotta make a move. I got shit to do, can't be running out of juice. Oh no. When they let us loose, I'm headed to the loop. Can't be making no excuse. Oh no. Gotta make a move. I got shit to do, can't be running out of juice. Oh no. When they let us loose, I'm headed to the loop. Can't be making no excuse. Oh no.
I cannot be making no excuse. Running out the money, never running out of juice. Up in North Clear, smoking with the views. Win-win, I can never lose. You know, say I must get it. I had a worst days, I had some rough days. But my stink is easy. This shit God's grace. Daddy upgraded, gotta motivate. Living a fast lane, smoking my eyes straight.
Gotta make a move. I got shit to do, can't be running out of juice. Oh no. When they let us loose, I'm headed to the loop. Can't be making no excuse. Oh no. Gotta make a move. I got shit to do, can't be running out of juice. Oh no. When they let us loose, I'm headed to the loop. Can't be making no excuse. Oh no. Money calling, money calling. I'm on the
grind till the early morning. And money calling, money calling.
I'm on the grind till the early morning. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I miss being outside, yeah. I'm tryna go outside, yeah. I miss being outside, yeah. I'm tryna go outside, yeah.
Let's talk about Move, my goodness. You know, sometimes you see a song trending on social media, trending on YouTube, and you're like, it's just vibes. There's nothing here. But Move has 1.2 million views, and I see why. It is such a banger. All the way in 2022, how are you this on? How is it possible? The bars, first of all, that's crazy. Like, how did you even come up with? You know what? Shout out to you. Welcome to the show, Dreamboi.
Thank you so much.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
How is the weather? The weather today, I know, has shocked you completely.
Yeah, I don't know. Really, I'm loving it still. Like, I mean,
Really?
it's the rain. Yeah, it's the rain.
You like cold weather?
It's not really cold. It's just, yeah.
My goodness. My goodness. I am freezing. You're saying it's not cold.
It's not really cold.
Hi, we're experiencing very different weathers, clearly.
Yeah.
But I feel like we need to introduce you in the right way. I don't know whether you want us to call you by your government. Do you want us to call you by your government? Ama, we keep that on the low. Do you want us to keep it on the low?
Yeah, you can call me, man. It's
All right. By the name of Matthew Iyene. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
How did you get that right so well first time?
I dabble in a little pidgin here and there.
Okay.
All the way from Nigeria. And you have had such an amazing career with your combination of like music, Afrobeat with a little bit of, you know, not Nigerian here, a little bit of South Africa here. Like, it's quite a beautiful combination. I would just want to know, have I given you an injustice by introducing you? How would you introduce yourself to anyone who doesn't know you? Because, I don't know, how would you not know this boy? He's a killer in the streets. Introduce yourself for the people who don't know you yet.
I mean, you already did so well.
I did?
I'm sure you already did so well.
Oh, we love it.
As
We
Dreamboi, I'm
love
from
it.
Nigeria, West Africa, and I mean, that's about it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now, your life moving you from Nigeria to South Africa, what was that? What was the reason for that move? Was it just your parents wanted to move you to a different place? Like, what was the thought process behind that?
You know, like I've always been like that person to always, make that move, just like the song. You know, I moved from my parents' house to Lagos, for the same thing, to follow my music career, do it better.
Chase the bag.
Yeah, and then I was there. I was in Lagos for a while, and then I moved to Johannesburg, and then I've been in Josie for a while. And I think it's time for the East. So yeah.
For me, it's just that vision as well, because like you're literally following the pattern of how African music is starting to like blow up. Because it started with Nigeria being the biggest and baddest, still is. Nigerian music is still really, really good. Afrobeat music, it will always represent. But now with Kwaito stroke Amapiano, like you're literally following it even years before people know about these moves. How are you able to sort of like figure out what the trend is and you to catch it on your way?
Crazy, yo. Like I was even in South Africa before, like the
Amapiano.
yeah, before it blew up. Like so, like I was seeing it there. They had like comb. They had some other sounds there, and then all of a sudden, Amapiano wave was like everywhere. And then, I mean, it's still mind blowing to this day, though. Yeah, it's still mind blowing.
So how are you able to predict that, or is it just luck? Can you call it luck?
I think it's work.
It's work.
Yeah, you just work. You just keep working, and something just happens.
The trend starts to appear.
Yeah,
to
it just happens.
That's so crazy because like you've done a brand new project right now. It's called Josie, featuring Swiss. How do you pronounce that?
Josie and Swiss. It's
right?
like Johannesburg and Switzerland.
And Switzerland.
Yeah.
Why Switzerland?
Yeah, because the beats came in from there.
Oh my goodness. You are really chasing this. I swear, it's like you're predicting the trend as it comes. What is going on? And you have quite a few producers on this as well. There's Joe Actil, there's Wild Issues, there's Avalanche. These are already big names in the industry. You are a big name in every industry, musically speaking. But how do you even get into rooms with these people? And what's the thought process? What's the creation process like for your music?
I mean, shout out to the internet these days. Like, I haven't really met these guys yet.
Wow.
Yeah, I think we started communicating way back in like 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 2018 we made I made my first song with them that was Sativa. Yeah, there was a song we made, Sativa. So like ever since then we've been keeping in touch, we've been chatting, and then obviously I moved to South Africa. So and then last year I was like trying to get this project done, and they're like the best guys for me to call, to reach out to, and they're like ready to also like assist me with the project, producing and all of that. So they just send the beats.
It's a very beautiful thing, I think, because Swiss beats tend to be very fast-paced, so it gels really well with Amapiano, which is so cool. However, the songs on this album, crazy. Never Know Unless You Try.
Yeah, you can
the
never
titles themselves are so powerful. So what was the inspiration for this year's song, Never Know Until You Try? Unless You Try, sorry.
It's just like my anthem, It's like how I go about things, like my day to day. Like, like you gotta, I feel like you just have to put yourself out there and just do it. Like you can't be like all stuck up in your ideas in your head and like how you gonna do it.
That's true.
You're just thinking about how the whole time, and you haven't even gone to the point where, okay, I did this, what did I learn from that? Okay, now let's move on.
Okay, I love that. A lot of people do get stuck in your head. You're like, okay, I need to have the perfect project and the perfect tour with the perfect brand, the perfect.
It might
never do anything.
Yeah, it might never do that.
That's crazy. That's so awesome. We have Tomorrow Might Be Too Late, which is also a huge, huge, huge banger. Again, what is the inspiration? These titles are very, very From the Mud, Metro Boomin, Blue Cheese.
It's almost like a story.
I know.
Yeah,
so what if someone is listening to this album? Often I ask the question, if I'm listening to this album, your body of work that you have created, your baby that you've given us, I mean, combination of Swiss music and Johannesburg music, how do you want us to listen to it? Is it like I can start anywhere, or do I listen to the music as the full body of work that it is?
Yeah, I think you have to. You have to listen from the top.
Yeah.
Because like a story, there's a progression, it's like you want to get to know me also, like that's like me laying down, bits of myself, in different ways, my moods, my, like how I feel too. Yeah, so like that's the project.
But vulnerability as an artist,
Yeah.
especially as a male artist, it always feels like it's so guarded. You have to come off gangster, rah rah rah, all of these
Yeah,
things.
man. I mean,
How do you tap into
there's
that?
still real life at the end of the day.
It's true.
So even if you're gonna be all hard and shit, like you're gonna bleed it.
Because you do a lot of trap music. You
gonna
do
bleed.
hip hop and trap.
Yeah,
So
and
how do you find that balance of, I mean, even being so honest in your own lyrics and your own music, what gives you that confidence to be out there and say, hey, here I am, I'm bleeding. What you gonna do? Listen to it and enjoy it. Like, how do you get yourself to that headspace?
Yeah, because I've been there, on there. Like I've been up, I've been down, I've been up, I've been down too many times. So
Yeah.
it's like, and from my experience, like we all go through this.
Yeah.
Like we all go through this, no matter how, like regardless of how everyone might pop out, looking all, man, everyone's all going
Calm,
through something.
collected, and cool.
Yeah, we all going through something, and then but we still pop out, shining and glazing. And by the end of the day, so it's like I like to reach out to that part of everyone, that I know, like you're not perfect too, just like I am, like so, like I mean, like let's get going, like.
The look is hip hop, but the soul bleeds, guys.
Yeah,
The soul
it
bleeds.
does.
I love
It
that.
does.
It's
It
so
does.
cool. I mean, other big songs that you've done, the blending of Afrobeat and Afropop and R&B and trap and hip hop at the same time. Which one is your first love?
I think I started out with hip hop. Yeah, I started out as a hip hop artist, rapping and all of that. But as time goes on, like I had to find my ways, and I realized like I get bored easily. So like I'm not gonna be doing like the same kind of sound every time I get into the studio. I don't want to hear the same kind of beats. At some point, let's do something we haven't heard before.
But artists who veer too far away from their original sound tend to lose their fan. Does that ever become a fear? Because I've
No.
come to you because I like this hard stuff, like I like it.
I mean, you can, yeah, you
know?
can.
Do you lose people? Are you ever afraid of that, or do you
No.
hope that the music speaks a lot more than what genre it is?
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. Because regardless of the sound, regardless of that, like you still gonna put your message out. Yeah, so like it could be an Afro beat, it could be a trap beat, it could be you still gonna put the message out.
I think this is one of those questions that is asked quite often, but it's still good to find out. You said you've been up, you've been down, which means you've taken a few risks in your life, including but not limited to you moving from different countries altogether to another, from normal to something new and vivid. Like what else? What other risk have you taken and you're like, ooh, that was risky, but yes, it was definitely worth it?
Mostly like it's mostly for my music, like so far if I can think about my life, because I mean like that's really like this like really the thing that gets me gets me going. Yeah, so like it's the only thing that's made me move so far, like my music.
You eat music, you breathe music,
Yeah,
you are
like-
music, you exude
Yeah.
music. It's
Yeah,
all about music.
yeah, that's the only thing, because I won't be in Nairobi if not for my music.
That's true.
Yeah, so like that's the only thing that makes me take that kind of risk.
I love passionate people, especially people who are passionate about their music, because you can really hear it in their sound. I mean, honestly, Move, one of my favorite songs, you can tell. I love the song. It's so beautiful, but then even your new music is just as punchy, just as good. If you could tell someone what kind of vibe that you exude, what vibe you want them to feel as you're listening to Josie and Swiss, what would be the vibe in 3 words? How would you tell someone to listen to it? Which is such, because there are many songs, but how would you introduce this to anyone? This is the vibe you're gonna feel when you get into it.
I'd say you feel positive, you feel confident, yeah, and you feel inspired and ambitious, yeah, when you listen to my project.
I love that.
Yeah.
If you've been in Nairobi for a few days now, what is the most shocking revelation? Had you been here before?
No, this is
actually?
my first time.
So this is your first experience of Nairobi. How
Yes.
are you liking it?
Yeah,
so
I mean
far?
it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Have you been out? Have you met some people? You know, what's the dealio?
Yeah,
What's the story?
Yeah, Ben. Was that a strip?
Okay. And how was that?
I mean,
Was it a little ratchet or was it giving some class?
I mean, it's still something like, yeah, you
Did
check
they
it out.
represent us or did
Yeah,
they shame
did,
us?
They did.
And what is the one guilty pleasure that you have? I mean, you just may have told us one, but give us a guilty pleasure. Guilty pleasure.
Like speeding. Like speed.
You speed.
I love speed.
What's your speediest? What's the speediest car? Like, what's the fastest car you've been in and driven?
Oh, a Porsche.
Which Porsche?
A Cayman.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Cayman GTS.
Oh wow. Oh, that is a fast car.
Yeah,
in case you don't know.
Yeah, that was faster than the
Porsche
Mustang.
is already fast as a Porsche, but then the GTS, that's crazy.
Yeah,
How far
GTS.
did you go? How quickly did you go? Because 0 to 100 is just crazy.
I think the farthest I went in that thing was Pumalanga.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was like 3 hours from Josie.
Okay.
But we did it in like an hour 30 minutes, an hour 45.
Half the speed, guys. That is fast. That is
But don't drink and drive.
crazy.
Don't drink and
In
drive.
fact,
Don't drink and
don't
drive.
speed too much. Like you don't need to shave the time in half.
So I'm like an advanced driver also. So
Yeah?
like, yeah.
Do you drag race ever, or is it just a
No, like I got my skills in.
yeah?
So like I'm speaking from experience. Like,
Yeah.
I'm experienced with the.
Driving is not a fun thing. If you
Yeah,
don't know what you're doing, guys.
yeah.
Driving
Yeah,
is
you
not
don't
fun
step
if
in the
you
thing
do
and you
not
play.
know what you're
Yeah,
doing.
yeah.
Switching those gears alone is a whole thing if
Yeah.
you're driving a manual.
Yeah.
Automatic is still fun, but you have enough grip. Okay, we're getting into cars. We're getting sidetracked. Sorry, we're getting sidetracked. Sorry. Let's get back to the music.
Yeah.
What's an artist who you listen to and you're like, yes, this is who I want to be like when I get to. You've already gotten so far and so big in such a. You've done a lot of beautiful music, but who is your role model, or at least someone you aspire to working with, collaborating with, or even being?
I don't really think I want to be like anyone. I mean, I'm already like
You're
very okay
really
with
good at
myself.
what you do, yeah.
But in terms of looking up, like there's so many guys, especially the guys from say them Whiskey, David O'Wade, actually from where I'm from, and to see what they're doing, you know, like that's like really inspiring.
Collaboration, dream collab.
Yeah, I like to work with Roddy Ricch, Post Malone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Post Malone.
That would be so sick.
Yeah,
That would be so sick.
yeah, that's like my.
We're putting it out in the universe.
Yeah.
Post Malone.
Yeah,
Please.
Post Malone.
Find Dreamboi.
Yeah,
Do
Post-
some big.
Post
I want to
Malone,
see
sure.
the video alone. The video alone would be bonkers.
I got this song Mustang Music.
You know? That would be
Yeah.
such a cool
Yeah,
music
Post
video.
Malone would be crazy.
It would. It really would.
Yeah.
And if you were to choose between a hit song, this is so corny, yeah. But if you were to choose between a hit song, like we're talking number 1 or number 10 or within top 100 billboards versus finding the love of your life, is there, first of all, a love of your life? And if you were to choose between these two things, I feel like we know the answer, but let's get an answer from you.
So it's tough.
It is.
But I'd say hit song though. Like, yeah, I find the love of my life in somewhere there in Nairobi.
No, think about it this way. So you have your hit song, you're making all the money, you're swimming in money,
Yeah.
and then you just have trap queens all around. What then?
No, I mean, I'll find the love of my life in the rubble there. You see?
We'll see. Guys, he's saying he's single. That's what he said. He is single and ready to mingle. Can somebody hit him up on his social media handles? But
Yeah.
seriously speaking,
I'll find out,
you've done such amazing stuff. We love every single thing that you've done so far. Honestly, your music is an inspiration to many people, as you've said, and it sounds good. The whole point of creating music is it sounds good, it feels good as you're listening to it, it inspires, but it has to sound good. And you have found a way to make music sound good without being corny or without feeling like it's fake. You know, a lot of people get into hip hop and it just sounds like, all right, I mean, yes, it's hip hop, but what is this?
Yeah, it has
Who
to
are
be
you?
real,
Where
yeah.
are you in this? You know, we can't see you in this. It just sounds like some guy who wants to sound like an African American or whatever. So we love that you've created music that speaks to your fan base. And have you ever had a fan moment that you just went like, well, okay, I've had enough of the internet for the day. What was your crazy fan experience that just left you like, okay, all right.
That was back in South Africa. You know, like we were just somewhere. I think I was going for. I was like in a place where I normally would think, you know, like I'm not supposed to be knowing me and shit, and then they just swarmed me, and yeah, and that was my craziest. Yeah.
So you just didn't, and then someone showed up in the lab.
Yeah, they just swarmed me there, and I'm like, wow, like out here.
How did that feel though?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Did it feel so good?
Yeah.
Like you're reaching everyone.
Yeah, I mean, also like somehow like security wise, like you don't know what's going on, so you're like.
Who's
You're
this?
trying to understand.
Where are they
like,
going?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And then it's just like your whole fan base.
Yeah, then it's just your
showing up.
fan, then you can.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
And as we wrap up, what is something bold and unexpected you're planning for your fans that they're not ready for? We know you've just released this beautiful project, but is there something that you're cooking and working on that's just like, y'all aren't ready for this?
Yeah, you're not ready for my project with MT. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, say that one more time.
I'm saying they're not ready for my project with MT.
With MT?
Yeah, I'm dropping that one after my album. Yeah.
Guys, you've heard it here first. Brand new music is coming to you. In case you don't follow him on social media, please, where can people catch you on socials?
Catch me on Instagram at Dreamboi AMG, Dreamboi BOI AMG. There's no Y, it's just an I. Okay. So Dreamboi AMG, also my website, dreamboyamg.com.
Okay.
Yeah,
and where can people listen to your music?
Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, wherever, everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah,
including SoundCloud?
Yeah, I just say Dreamboi. Yeah, everywhere, man. Everywhere.
That's so cool.
Everywhere.
It was such a pleasure having you on the show. We are so privileged to have had a conversation with you. Guys, go listen to his music. It's all there. He has such amazing bodies of work out there. The brand new album, EP, just go listen to it. It is perfectly amazing. And of course, can't wait for the drop, right?
Sure.
Do we have a date, a speculative date, or?
Nah, it's next month.
Next month?
Yeah, next month.
Okay, so we're looking up for new music next month. And I guess we have to say goodbye for now. My name is still Kathomi, and
I'm Dreamboi.
And we will catch you another time. Bye.
Peace.
Sweet dreams.
I'm sorry, tell me.
Hey, yo, you know, reflecting on this shit, I've been on course, man. I've been on course, I'm good. Fuck you. Light this shit up. Pops always tell me, money come and go, money come and go, like a merry-go. Don't worry about the beaches, focus on your goal, focus on your goal, focus on you. Say you wanna be a man, we just gotta grow, we just gotta grow. Boy, we gotta grow, no, don't wait for the green light. Better go, till you find a goal. Ain't no better road, you don't have to wait till it's perfect. Shit might never go as you expected, but you don't have to drown in the tension. Yeah, you know you gotta keep on searching, pressing, stretching. Life gon' hit you, boy, you better stay strapped. Life gon' hit you, boy, you can't escape that. You know this shit crazy, you get low, you get high. Mama told me this shit won't be easy, she no lie. Life gon' hit you, boy, you better stay strapped, stay. Life gon' hit you, boy, you can't escape that. You know this shit crazy, you get low, you get high. Mama told me this shit won't be easy, she no lie. Pops always tell me, money come and go, money come and go, like a merry-go. Don't worry about the bitches, focus on your goal, focus on your goal, focus on you. Say you wanna be a man, we just gotta grow, we just gotta grow. Boy, you gotta grow, no, don't wait for the green light. Better go, till you find a goal. Ain't no better road. They say they love you when they say they got your back, but you don't wanna hear this shit, they talk behind your back. Smiling in your face, but they stab you in the back. Tell them all your problems, they go mark you in the back. I came from the hood and I ain't never going back. Tryna get familiar, I mean I wouldn't like that. Paper game talk, circle game small. If you ain't getting money, mean I wouldn't like that. Yeah, when you make it happen, see how they respect you. I can feel the hate from a distance. Pussy boy, them steady switching. Ghost boy, them I would never speaking. Pops always tell me, money come and